The mainstream media reporting on Donald Trump is for all the wrong reasons. Trump is the leading candidate, yet the mainstream media chooses to shine a negative light on him. They are dishonest, deceitful, misleading, fraudulent in many cases. For all the right reasons, you should vote for Donald Trump. I'm here to shine a positive light on Mr. Trump. A good reporter asks important questions that a journalist should know, but never does. Something that they should have learned in basic training. It is the who, where, what, why, when, and how of a story. Who is Donald J. Trump? He's a billionaire, businessman, turned politician. He's running for the presidency of the United States of America. He's also the leading candidate in the current nomination process. Why is Trump getting into the arena? He has never been a politician before. I mean, why politics? Why is he running for the presidency? Mr. Trump actually said, "Our country is being destroyed. We will become a third world country if we don't change." I mean, we never win anymore. We lose at everything. We lose at trade. We lose militarily. Our politicians lose every deal that they make. Our health care is in shambles. Our debt is killing us. Our economy's in the tank. Our jobs and manufacturing are being shipped overseas. This current administration has opened its borders to illegal immigration and terrorists who want to kill us. I mean, we treat our veterans like third-class citizens. Our educational system is broken and has gone from first to 31st. Our world is on fire. Terrorism is rampant all over the world and growing worse by the day. Trump stated that he was doing it for us. He's doing it for your children and our future. That he believes in this country. He doesn't take money from lobbyists or large donors. He's self-funding his campaign. He's not going to take a salary. Why would a man put himself and his family through all the ups and downs of a campaign, being attacked viciously by his opponents, the media, and the politically insane? Trump, being a billionaire, doesn't have to do this. I mean, he's got enough money for him and his family to survive no matter what happens to this country. There's only one reason and one conclusion why Trump is running. He loves this country. He believes in the people. And he knows that he is the person to get the job done and make America great again. What experience does Mr. Trump have to run for the highest office in the land? There are two viable candidates left in the Republican race that claim they have the experience. One is a first-term senator, and the other is a businessman with more than 30 years' experience. The senator has no real actual experience in running a country or a business. This man sits on 5 committees. He's never negotiated a deal or a treaty with anyone. On the other hand, the businessman has negotiated hundreds of deals, foreign and domestic, to benefit his company, its people, along with the general population. Trump has over 38 major bills under his belt. What has the senator built or run? Trump has thousands of people who work for him, who he's responsible for. The one-term senator is responsible to get himself reelected. If he makes a mistake, the only one that suffers is us, the people. The one-term senator claims that Trump has no foreign policy experiences and doesn't know anything about what he's talking about. Just what exactly experience does the one-term senator have? Again, he sits on 5 committees. He doesn't make any tough decision. It's all done by committee. Trump deals with people on a daily basis and has had to make pretty tough decisions throughout his life in order to keep his company and employees safe. Whoever wins this next election will have the responsibility of protecting this country's 350 million people, the Constitution, and the direction that this country will run. Who has the temperament to do this? The first-term senator tells us he does. Just because he sits on 5 committees, does that make the first-term senator a leader? I don't think so. To prove my point, the first-term senator has alienated himself from his fellow senators. I mean, they don't like him. And then with this dirty bag of tricks, he has oiled his way around the Senate. On the campaign trail, he has pulled dirty tricks and then denied them. Is this the person who you want to run this country? Trump, on the other hand, is quite a different person from anyone who has ever run for presidency. I mean, he talks to the people and they listen. That's why he draws such large crowds. He has the ability to communicate, which is essential to becoming a president. He takes problems head on, and he doesn't mince words. He's tough where he needs to be, and he's diplomatic when it calls for it. A lot of people admire him for not backing down when things get tough, especially when he knows when he's right. He proved this on immigration, healthcare, the military, helping our vets, and the economy. He's the one who brought these issues to the forefront and stuck by his statements, and later he was proven right. Trump also brings to the table experience in dealing with people, lawyers and politicians and unions. He knows how to run businesses and make them profitable. He knows how to bring things and people together to make them work by developing teams to run such large companies. Isn't this a requirement of being the president? Will Trump protect us or start World War III? Trump is smart enough to take on the leaders of the world. He will strengthen our ties with our allies and put fear into the hearts of our enemies. Being tough, smart, and having heart is a good combination for being president. The win of our story is now, until the Republican convention, and then on to the election in November 2016. There's a problem with two candidates, however, the first-term senator and the governor. Neither of them can get to the 1,237 votes needed to win the nomination. The only one that can win is Donald J. Trump. If Trump wins the nomination, he will face Hillary Clinton unless she's indicted. In a race between Trump and Hillary, Trump will win in a landslide. Where will Trump take us if he's elected president? He said clearly from day one, he wants to make America great again. How would he accomplish this great task? By working with Congress and the American people to bring jobs back from overseas, reversing corporate inversion, bringing back money to this country, by putting a simple tax plan forward that benefits all Americans, to bring our debt to a manageable size, securing our borders, to build up our military might so that no one, and I mean no one, will touch us. That we will support our vets and give them the care that they deserve. Fixing our education system, and most of all, uniting the people of this country. Trump is the type of person that says something and then does it. He's not a politician, he's just a man who believes in this country and its people. The moral of this story is if the mainstream media did its job and told the truth, the people of this country would have a better view of Donald J. Trump, the candidate for president of the United States of America. Instead, they thwart his every move. They are dishonest, deceitful, misleading, and fraudulent in many cases. I mean, how can Trump get hit from every side and still be the front runner? It's the people. We know Trump and what he's going to do for this country. It's important what he's going to do and critical that the people have his back. When the politicians attack, when the media attacks, when the insane left attacks, Trump is fighting for you and this country. Remember, who will have your back and make America great again?